Hello everyone, I hope all of you are fine. In this video, I will show how to connect two routers using static connection. So let's get started.
At first, I have to create two LAN with a router separately. Then I have to connect it by serial DT cable. So let's see now. Create a network address for this router is 192.168.10.0 with forward 24 and the IP address is 192.168.10.1. Now I am configuring this router. First of all, I have to choose the WIC1AM. Then I have to off this port and I'm dragging this socket on this place and I have to on the port again. And it is booting. Here you can see.
Now I will assign the IP address to configure the router. So let's say I am putting IP address in IP address space and the default subnet mask.
And we can see this is the green signal. So our connection is okay. Now I have to assign the IP address on PC0 and PC1. Since I used a router, that is why here we have to use IP address with default gateway. And the IP address is to start from 192.168.10.1, 10.2. And default gateway will be 192.168.10.1. In the same way, for PC1, IP address is 192.168.10.3 and default gateway is the same. And we can see all the connection is green signal. So our connection is okay and it is called a LAN connection with a router. If we check our connection is okay or not, then we have to send a message from PC0 to PC1 and we see this here. It is successful. So our connection is okay.
In similar way, I will configure the second router using the network address 192.168.20.0 and IP address of it is 192.168.20.1 and the connection of the second router is okay because we get the green signal. Now I am checking is it successful or not. You can see it is successful. Now I will connect these two routers using DTE serial cable for the static connection.
This is a serial DT and I'm selecting it serial 00 to serial 00 port.
Now I am assuming the IP address of this serial is 192.168.30.0 forward slash 30.
And I am assigning this serial connection using serial port and I have to on this and the IP address is 192.168.30.1. In the same way, for the port of the second router is the IP address is 192.168.30.2. Now our serial connection is okay because the signal is green.
Now we are in the last stage. It is time to connect the static connection. For the static connection, we should remember two things. One is network IP address and another is next hop. For example, for the first router, we will assign the IP address of second router, and here the next hop will be the second router side serial IP address. In the same way, for the second router, we will assign the first router IP address, and the next hop will be the first router side serial connection.
And our static connection is okay. Now I'm checking, is it okay or not? Message from PC0 to PC1, it is successful, and message PC0 to PC2, it is success. Here we can see source is PC0 and destination is PC2. PC2 is from network 2 and PC0 is from network 1.